Hey guys, what is up? Jamson1 here for the update video of April, and some stuff's going on the channel. And the first thing I'm going to mention is Ultimate Gran Turismo Tunes. So I've hinted at this a few times on Twitter. I've also mentioned it on the website myself, the Jamson1 website. And basically, what that is, it's a tuning site I've been going around for about 2 years now on Gran Turismo 6. Of course, with the incoming Gran Turismo Sport coming out later this year. I'm probably going to make a UGTT Classic site some sort where I'm going to put the GT6 tunes on and launch maybe, I don't know, Ultimate Gran Turismo Tunes 4.0 or something for the time period that Sport is out. And basically, at the time that this video has been made, it's really early in development of 3.02, which is the next update for the site. It's got 3.01.3 on it right now. You can check that out. I've mentioned it on Twitter. I've had the link on Twitter the entire time. And that'll be awesome to have. So other stuff. Mods for the truck. I do plan on getting some ideas here soon. Nothing yet at this moment that's going to be bought. But just getting ideas for what I want to do with it. How much it's going to totally cost me to get everything I want. Cut off the things that aren't necessary that are on that list. You know, just getting an idea of stuff I want to put on the truck that are really cool. The first thing to go is that radio, because I don't think I've mentioned it before, two of the buttons on my radio don't function at all, except whenever they are just extremely happy to see me, then they'll work. But there are a couple buttons in there that don't function, as well as it lags an aux port. But right now I've got a temporary fix for that until I can get a radio with an aux port enabled in it. That'll be probably the first thing that goes, that stinking radio. Now the next thing I've got plans on, maybe rims and tires. Well, I myself think the rims on that truck are beautiful. I think that getting new wheels and tires will bring in a kind of a refresh look, as well as a new exhaust, maybe some running boards as well. Of course, they're unnecessary, really, because my truck's sitting at stock height. You know, it doesn't sit very high. You know, those are all things I'm thinking of right now about doing. I've also got taillights in my list of things to get done. I'm going to go for a set of chrome backlights instead of the standard red backlights. Just to kind of give it a bit of a flair. Thought about going black, but at the same time, I think it'd clash a little bit with the navy blue color. So, you know, why would I do that? So, yeah, that's what I've got right now going on. Pretty good set of stuff for the truck that I've got planned out. Pokemon stuff. Korokoro leaks here in a few weeks, and hopefully I'll be here to see it and react the same day everyone else does. I've got prom coming up in a few weeks that I'll be out for. That'll be one of the very few days that I'm not going to do anything. I'm probably not even going to post on Twitter about anything like I typically do every day. So, you know, I've got a lot of stuff planned here in the next few weeks that aren't YouTube related. I got stuff on the mic. That's dusty. Yeah. So, yeah, I got stuff going on that are planned right now. I got prom again in a few weeks. It's going to be kind of fun. You know, I get to spend time with my friends. Zolith is coming with us, Lord Zolith on Twitter. If you haven't seen me shout him out already about Smite, I do plan on getting Smite gameplays with him, by the way. Me and him are going with our respective dates. I'm talking to Ed Boom Headshot on PS3 or Emor on C71 on PS4 about going with us as well. He has yet to respond. But it's going to be a pretty fun time if we can get the entire game together. We're planning on having a big old cookout. We're going to be riding in a Ford Motor Company Lincoln town car, which if my friend does come with us, Ed Boom Headshot, I'm going to rub it in his face because he's the biggest Chevy guy I know. So like, ha, we're riding in a Ford, you know, basically. So, yeah, that's the whole thing with that. I also plan on getting, I might talk to Tyranitar too, but I know this is probably kind of risky, talking to a big namer when I'm 31 subscribers now, which I did notice the subscriber count rose today. And welcome if you're one of those two that joined. Hope you enjoy the channel right now as it is. I plan on talking. I might ask Tyranitar 2 where he got access to that Pokemon Alpha Sapphire Extreme Randomizer thing, because that does look kind of fun. Of course, I'm not a big Nuzlocke fan myself because I think that all Pokemon are useful in their own way, or some way of sorts. Whether it be they're powerful or they're good support teams or they're good for beginner players or low-level battles, you know, all that good stuff. I think that basically every Pokemon is necessary, and Nuzlocke would typically tick me off because I'd probably lose my starter Pokemon immediately, knowing how I play Pokemon. I try to squeeze every ounce of HP out of each Pokemon when it comes to battles. If I get one shot, I get ticked off and throw something, basically sometimes. But you know that. But yeah, I'm tempted to talk to him, see if I can get access to the Alpha Sapphire randomizer, as that looks really fun as well. I'm also gonna try to talk to Lee Mom Gaming about that GameCube he's got. He's had a GameCube for a few years now that he has not played since he beat Pokemon XD Gales of Darkness. Now, I'd love to find some way to get it off his hands without having to give anything of my gaming consoles up, because he loves my Game Boy Advance SP to death, which, if I could reach it right now, I'm going to try for it. This little guy, he's hijacked this from me for a few weeks now, playing through Pokemon Leaf Green, which is one of 2 Pokemon games I have yet to beat, which sucks because he's killing my fun, but he's done really good with it so far. He's gotten some really high level Pokemon. He's just now gotten the Elite Four, which is why he handed it back to me, because he knows he didn't want to kill all my excitement on it. So he gave me his team to use that he built on my game. Yeah, it's kind of confusing, but I also will hopefully capture those moments on camera, because I've never. This is Pokemon Leaf Green was my first Pokemon game when I was in the 1st grade, and I still have yet to beat it. Somehow I still have a good game battery in here. I still have yet to beat this game, which ticks me off to death, because I've been trying for years to beat this stupid game, and with no success. So hopefully this time I can get it done. Now, Pokemon Red, on the other hand, which is on this guy, is going okay. The last Gen 1 Place Pokemon Red episode was kind of boring and bland. Hopefully you can get some stuff exciting going on soon. Like, well, you can't do Shining Hunts, which sucks, but finding something good to do in that. So that's up on the plans as well. Now, I also might, hopefully I can get this little guy fixed up a little bit. It's got a wiring issue. I don't know if I can really demonstrate it on camera. Let's hope I can. If I turn it on the backlight, sometimes the little power indicator here will flash red a few times, and then sometimes it'll shut itself off. Sometimes it'll go back to green. Sometimes it'll function correctly. Right now it's not doing anything, of course, because it's on camera. But oh, it just did. There you go. Yeah. See, I've replaced the battery, so I know it's not the battery. So I'm thinking it's either going to be some sort of safety switch, which I've had friends tell me is possible up in here, or there's some sort of wiring issue that I need to take a look at. So, that's what's been going on with that thing. Hopefully I can get it fixed, because I do want to get some. I would love to capture those moments on the Elite Four on Leaf Green on video, as well as hopefully starting up a gameplay of the other Pokemon game I have yet to beat that I own, which is Pokemon Ruby. I have yet to beat that one, and hopefully sooner or later I'm going to start getting the rest of the collection. I'm not going to get Red and Blue physical copies since I've got them on my 3DS. It's a waste of time. And I'd like to get Gold and Silver. Since those are not 3DS games, I'm going to go for the Game Boy Color physical copies, of course, because I do own a Game Boy Color. If you haven't seen my Childhood in the Box video, which I did a long time ago, I had my Game Boy Color featured. So I've got that. I'll buy Gold, Silver, and Crystal hopefully sooner or later. Hopefully they won't become fan collectibles by then, because I'd love to be able to get them for the price I got Pokemon Yellow. I got Pokemon Yellow for like $5 on Amazon. And I paid $15 for that Game Boy Color. So, I mean, hopefully, cross my fingers, there's nothing too expensive about that, because that game is still kind of common. Crystal, of course, being my favorite, because that was the first game with animated sprites, which was really cool. I also want to get Sapphire. I want to get Pearl version. Black 1. I want to get Soul Silver, which my brother actually had for a while. I want to get Y version, Omega Ruby, and the upcoming counterpart to whichever I get, which I'm leaning towards more Pokemon Sun, just because I usually go for that second version they announced, which would be Moon for this next gen, but I'm gonna go for Sun. Well, then again, I did the same thing with X and Y. I went for X instead of Y, because I thought, and fortunately for me, Xerneas, as we all know, is ridiculous, is ridiculously overpowered. So yeah, that's what's going to make it pretty freaking awesome. If the Sun Legendary is so much better than the Moon Legendary. Hopefully he is, because that would take me off really bad if he's not. But, yeah, that's basically what I'm leaning towards right now with that stuff. Hopefully that Game Boy part, whatever's wrong with it, is very cheap and easy to fix, because I don't want to shell out $100 to get one fixed. But I can buy another one easy for $50. Now, of course, I would love to get that one fixed, because that was my first gaming console. My parents bought me that as like I think it was a birthday gift when I was in the first grade, and they bought me Leaf Green right afterwards. So it was kind of fun how that all went down. I've gone through that story a million times. I'm not going to go through it again. So that's basically the plan for that stuff. I'd love to get, like I said, talking back to the GameCube though. I'd love to get access to it simply because my brother's got Pokemon XD Gales of Darkness. He's still got my memory card up there too, I think. I'd love to get that game beat because I haven't gotten very far in that game. And I'd love to get some playthroughs on a Pokemon game that basically is one of my favorites of all time because it has my favorite legendary of all time, which is Shadow Lugia. I'd love to get access to that and do some post-game action, head-to-head matches with my little brother and stuff. It'd be fun stuff to do as well. So that's all in the plans right now for that stuff. Now, at this moment in time, I've got the crew video editing in there. It's transferring over to my flash drive right now. So hopefully, I might try and upload this and that crew video simultaneously since it's probably done by now. Hopefully, so yeah, we'll do that. And I'll have more on that coming later on as well. More crew videos. I'm going to try to get the Wild Run as well here soon, so I can do videos on that as well. Oraz and Tame, next thing on the list. Episode 6, I'm going to film here soon as well. It's going to be 8 minutes long, hopefully, as long as my space has not drastically dropped again like it usually does. I'm going to try to get 8 minutes worth of video on because the J1 Plays Pokemon Red episode was done after the last Oraz Untamed, which, I mean, is obvious, but I didn't know I had 1.5 gigs of space on my phone, and 4 minutes is 500 megs. So I'm just like, you know what, I can get 8 minutes out of this, and sure enough, I did. So, it works out pretty well with that. So hopefully, I still have 1.5 gigs of space on my phone, and I can get the next Oraz Untamed episode back up to 8 minutes where it should be. That's basically my comfort zone right there is 8 minutes. That's all I want. 8 minutes. I could go no more, no less. Well, maybe 10. 10 would probably be where I push it. So if I could get even that much space on my phone, which is highly unlikely. But so I mean, you get the gist of things. Well, actually, now that I think of it, I could get 10 minutes on it because 1.5 gigs, 500 megs for every 4 minutes for 12. I could get 12 minutes if I wanted to. Am I gonna do that? No. But you know the gist of things. So that's the plans right now with Oraz Untamed. Now Pokemon Red videos are going to be kind of be spaced out. Probably going to try to do an episode for every episode of do Oraz Untamed. Now, of course, sooner or later when the new Pokemon games come out, Sun and Moon, I'm going to not do any sort of made up series like VGC Academy was and Oraz Untamed is. I'm going to do J1 Plays Pokemon Sun or Pokemon Moon, whichever copy I buy. I'm just going to go just playthroughs like I do with Pokemon Red. Hopefully by then, I would love to either get this little guy sent somewhere to get a capture card fitted, because I don't ever use this doggone infrared sensor, and get that switched out like Relistify's 3DS is, and be able to produce much better quality videos for you guys, because I know me doing this while I'm filming, and me doing that all the time, or the crappy camera angle I get sometimes where I have my phone sitting and I'm using both hands, but most of the screen's cut off, it can be bothersome. And I don't have all the space. A lot of YouTubers don't have a recording studio. Everything's done in here. In fact, that's why you see a lot of gold shades, like such as this, showing up. It's because I'm sitting on my bed and I'm filming from my bed because I ain't got nowhere else to film at. And the chair at my desk is notably uncomfortable. It's a steel folding chair with a pillow I built in 6th grade on it. And even that doesn't justify the comfort. So, it sucks. But hopefully sooner or later, well, I'm supposed to be graduating next year, so once I do that, hopefully we'll move out of this house. I mean, I love it here sometimes, but at the same time, it bothers me, the driveway. You've never seen a horrible driveway until you've seen mine. And, of course, this place is very drafty. It gets cold in here during the winter, and it burns up in the summer. Surprisingly, right now, it's not very hot in here, but, it's still pretty okay. So, yeah, that stuff's going down, and hopefully sooner or later, once we get this new house that my parents are going to have built sooner or later done, I can have basically my own recording studio. And of course, I'm going to have a ton of fans in there because there's going to be computers. My laptop's going to be in there. Hopefully, I can get access to my own gaming systems as well, my own PS4, my own PS3, stuff like that. If the PS3 is still even relevant at that point in time, if I still have friends that only have PS3, stuff like that. So I guess I'll see that then. hopefully that'll all go to plan. I really would love to have a recording studio where I have all my gaming stuff set. So one, my room doesn't look like a nerd fest because I've got my PS2, my computer, my DS, my phone, my other Game Boy consoles and stuff all lying around. So yeah, so that's it for the gaming stuff related. Log stuff. Now, I had one filmed earlier. It was about 2 minutes long because the fluorescent lights in our game room, which kind of works as a hybrid game filming area thing, the lights are blown. So, it's very uncomfortable playing in there right now. And that short minute long vlog I did, I complained a lot about the lights, but I decided I was like, ain't gonna upload it. It's a waste of time anyway to upload a 1 minute video. Why would anyone do that? So, yeah, I avoided that as well. So there's going to be some good stuff coming in soon. Hopefully, sooner or later, this crew video, hopefully it is done already. I can get that uploaded at the same time as this and all that. So thank you guys again for watching. Like and subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys later on. Take care.